Hi, my name's Derek Vasconi. I want to talk to you about a really awesome plugin that I found the other day that has just been blowing my mind. It's for people who use WordPress to either blog or maintain WordPress websites for people or for themselves. And basically, it's the kind of plugin that we all should have, but very few of us ever do. And granted, there's a lot of free plugins out there that could do similar stuff, but nothing quite as extensive and as powerful as this. And I'm not even kidding you when I say this. It is called WordPress Pipeline. It's the best paid plugin I have ever bought. I really mean that. And the reason why is very simple. It does so much to make sure that your WordPress blogging site or website or all the sites you have that are WordPress, they're protected, they're safe. And you would normally have to pay somebody to do this kind of work for you, or do it yourself, in which case it could take forever depending on how many blogs you have, or what you need to update and protect. But with WordPress Pipeline, one press of a button, it's done. Now what am I talking about? Well, as a person who maintains and averages probably anywhere from 35 to 65 WordPress websites a week in my own business. I'm a freelance web designer. I've been looking for a one-stop shop backup, and again, with all the free WordPress plugins out there, I haven't found anything that's quite useful or does it all. Well, thankfully, I found the WordPress Pipeline plugin, and it only takes about 5 minutes to install. It basically, if you got a business to run, it will make it run fluidly and efficiently. You can go to sleep. And if you are charging people to maintain their sites, you can throw a few extra bucks on to your monthly maintenance fee with this, because you're able to do so much with so little and help out everyone at the end of the day to feel safe about their sites. I guess that's the first thing that WordPress Pipeline does better than anything else, is it gives you a sense of security. I mean, hackers, they can exploit your site through an out-of-date plugin, or a WordPress theme or installation that isn't updated. One press of a button, the WordPress Pipeline updates everything for you, and it updates it not just for your blog, but for any blog or WordPress website you have. I mean, you could have 100, it doesn't matter. One press, done. Pretty awesome. Even if you have AdSense or Amazon code on your site, it protects it so that hackers can't get into that. So that's pretty cool. If you're worried about hackers, you don't need to be with WordPress Pipeline. Another thing is too, saves you time and money. Obviously, if it takes you 1 minute to back up all your blogs, you're not spending possibly hours and hours doing it. If you have hundreds of blogs, or even as many as 10 to 20, if you times that by 5 minutes to do each one, I mean, you're looking at a lot of time to not allow you to live your life and enjoy your life. So it really helps there. Another thing it does that I think is really amazing is control. It lets you know if one of your blogs is down right away. It lets you know exactly all the blogs you have. It lets you know, most of all, what blogs, plugins or themes need updated. Which, if you think about it, you'd almost have to go into each one individually to see these things. WordPress Pipeline eliminates that. You just go in there and you see everything. It's instant, real-time overview of all your sites. So that's really cool. Another thing that's kind of neat about it is that you can also create new blogs with it just by using your existing blogs. You can just clone it, it's done. Or you can create totally new installations, and it's safe. It helps you so that you can create a large number of blogs without having to go through the whole rigmarole of installing a theme, getting the plugins, and yada yada yada. You know the rest. Another thing is too is that you can group your blogs. So like if you have 5 or 10 blogs that deal with, let's say, Japanese techno pop, and then another group of blogs that have to deal with construction business, you can separate them so that you can see them all in different groups. You can bring them up to manage. It's pretty useful. Another incredibly powerful feature it has is user management. I mean, think about it. It gives you permission to distribute to all the WordPress users and restrict users at a touch of a button. So if you have clients or employees that you want to sell certain blogs to and give them just temporary access, even one touch of a button, you can do that. Also, of course, backs up your blogs. You can import them all, and then It just does everything. And the best thing is that, you know, you could have had to pay somebody to do this, but you install the software, it does everything for you in a few simple clicks. It really is that simple. I'm an avid user and an avid supporter of it, and more than anything else, what makes me smile, the price. It is so cheap. So look, if you're interested in getting a plugin that will really earn every dollar that you're paying for it, download it, you know, from this link here below the video. You won't be disappointed. I really feel that, you know, if you just do that, you're gonna be alright. So download it from this link below. You won't be, you know, sorry. It's the best plugin I've ever had, and you know, with WordPress, that's saying a lot. With all the thousands and thousands of plugins available, WordPress Pipeline is the way to go. Get it today. You won't be disappointed. I'm certainly happy. Thanks.